We right now have world champion Magnus Carlsen joining us after a draw in the last game and a draw overall in the quarterfinal match against Daniil Dubov. Magnus, what's your reaction after this last game?
No, it's very disappointing after all to be one game up and lose with white so unnecessarily. But yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. And I mean, all in all, it was an even match. So the draw is deserved, but obviously being up one, I should have. Brought it home, but didn't happen this time.
We did see you struggle also a little bit in the second game, obviously the third game, and this last one was a draw. But can you try to explain what sort of happens throughout the day when you start off so explosively, so fantastically with a win, and then the level seems to drop a little bit?
Yeah, the second game was really stupid. I had a comfortable position from the opening. Everything was going normal, and then he was offering me this move repetition, and I thought at that point my position should be fine. And although a draw would be a decent result for me in the match, I thought like being 1-0 up and having a comfortable position with black, I sort of thought I might have a chance to decide the match there and there. Unfortunately, I immediately made the worst move in the position because I'd missed this little detail that he could move his bishop back after I protected my knight with both my rooks. Otherwise, it would work perfectly for me, and this just meant that my position was basically lost, and I was lucky to survive that one. And I have to say, in the third game, I kind of fell asleep at some point. Like I understood that he might have some tricks, but I didn't consider them dangerous. And then for whatever reason, I just stopped calculating, yeah, I just blundered. That was, I mean, I can't even explain it because it didn't have to do anything difficult. But that was, yeah, very unnecessary. Obviously, he did well to keep the pressure up there, but the thing is, there wasn't a lot of pressure. I think the position was just a draw, and yeah, that's the way it is.
So Magnus, you mentioned that second game and a bit of struggle there. We did see an incident where you were gesturing, had someone tried to enter the room, and we noticed the game turned around a bit just after that happened.
Yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with it. Like, I made a mistake, and that was really why.
Can you tell us who it was, Magnus?
I didn't know. It was yeah, I don't know.
You don't know, okay. Magnus, we also talked a lot about, since it is Daniil Dubov you are facing, sort of what effect does it have that the two of you know each other so well when it comes to both openings and styles, as he is in the team of your seconds?
Yeah, obviously he's a difficult opponent since he knows a lot about me, and he's in general somebody who most people, I think, find tough to play since he's so uncompromising. So I would say in general he's a very good player and a tough opponent.
And we are actually now joined by Daniil Dubov as well. And I'll ask you right away, Daniil, what's your reaction after drawing, of course, the first match overall against the world champion and also winning a game against him today?
Well, it was up and down. Yeah, I would say in the morning, I would say, yeah, I would say 2-2 is fine. But yeah, I mean, after I won game 3 and yeah, I think I had some pressure in game 4, I'm a little bit disappointed. But still, the result is obviously fine. I also enjoyed it tremendously. He's my favorite opponent to face, so yeah, it's obviously a tremendous joy to play him anyway. And when you score points, it's even better.
And I think we actually did lose Magnus there, but Daniil, it is a draw in this quarterfinal match after day one. What will tomorrow be about then for you?
Well, it's about chess as always, but yeah, I feel like, I mean, in general, I feel like this match is sort of a gift for me. I mean, it doesn't even matter if I win or lose. It will be the most interesting match for me in the whole, Magnus Tour for sure. So it's a sort of a Christmas gift or something, So I just enjoy every single game. I mean, I just want like my only wish for tomorrow is for the match to last for as long as possible. Like if we'll have to play Blitz, it's fine. I mean, it's not even about the result. I mean, just like to play the guy.
And how do you get in the mood for playing chess? Do you psych yourself up or do you relax?
I don't know. I mean, it comes naturally. I like chess very much. I mean, I'm not. I don't feel any pressure about the result here since it's online and Christmas and New Year are coming. I mean, I don't really care. So I mean, okay, like if you win, it's fine. If you lose, you'll go celebrate the things. I mean, it's also fine, And now you get, instead of some like really equal match where people will expect something from you, then you get to play as the most interesting player in the world. And I mean, it's like people expect exactly nothing. Then if you win a game, they start congratulating you. If you draw a match for some reason, they also think it's just brilliant and you have to celebrate in something. So it's basically like it doesn't even matter how badly you do. Like they will say, okay, it's fine. And then if you do sort of decent, they say you're a hero. And you also get to play very interesting games. I mean, I'm just happy it comes naturally. I don't need any special mood for that.
You did mention some interesting chess. We really did have some interesting chess. Did you feel that Magnus's level sort of dropped throughout the day, or was it simply you playing so much better for every game today?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the first game was actually a very decent game. I think it was probably the best game of today, actually. I think he played very well. He had some pressure and he was pressing and so on, but I think I defended reasonably. I mean, at least by my standards. I think I played sort of okay, and then it was very close, and then I missed a draw being down to like 10 seconds, but once again, he's a very special player, and he manages to create like 10 times more problems for you than like anybody else. So yeah, I felt like I was holding decently, and then it was like one of his last tricks that finally worked for him. Then in the second game, I think like both we played badly. I think I was slightly worse after the opening as white, which is not exactly what you expect. Then he played some completely random move c6, after which I think white is just, it's much better, or just winning for white, I would say. And then once again, he managed to defend it somehow. Although, I feel like I missed a win. It probably wasn't very simple. I probably had to come up with a different plan. It was not like it's one move and he resigns, but still, I think objectively white was just winning there. And then, I don't know, game 3 was a sort of a strange game. I tried to play I was black, but still, when you have two games left to try to win, obviously you try to play in a very ambitious way. And then suddenly, it worked perfectly, because, I know sometimes I can beat Magnus, but this game is very strange by his standards. It's not the way you beat him normally. I think he just played his probably worst game of the year or something. I think he just played badly, to be honest. And then game 4, I don't know, I felt like I had some small pressure. And I was hoping for more, but then at some point, the pieces started to disappear, and I think in general, a draw is a fair result, more or less. So I don't know, it was great fun. Another match is coming tomorrow, which is also fun. I'm just happy.
We're so glad to hear you're having fun, Daniil. Good luck tomorrow, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks.